guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited to do this video because I've been waiting on this colour from Glitterbels for so long, and the Tiffany Teal has been out of stock for, it seems like, forever. So I thought I would do this little set today with that colour, and let's see how the video goes. So the other colours that I'm using in this video is glass slippers. Because when we're working with coloured acrylic, we know we need to cap them. So I'm using Glitterbels glass slippers, and the glitter I'm using today is called Blueberry Fizz. I saw this on a set that Lisa Winter did, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Even though I didn't like the glitter that had the big circles in it, I prefer like the more fine glitter. But when I saw this, I just thought, oh, I have to have that. So I'm not using any tips today for a change. I'm actually going to sculpt them out, and the forms that I'm using today are from CJP, and it's their Butterfly 2 forms. I normally always use ASP's forms, but from I've started using these ones, I actually prefer them. I think the adhesion on them is very good, and they stay in place, and they are slightly longer than the ASP ones. So sorry ASP, I've made your forms redundant for me. I am actually using a different camera setup today, and it just seems to be everything is magnified. You know, I can see up closer if I look in the screen instead of what I'm actually doing. So it feels like you guys are going to be near enough sitting on top whenever I'm doing these nails. So there's no room for any error, any mistakes, and you can call me out if I do. So the little pinching tool I was using there is from Neo Nails, and it's a little jewel tool, and one side of it is a pincher and the other side has got a cuticle pusher on it, but on the reverse side of that end there's also another bit, and I have no idea what it's for. So if anybody does know what it's for, if you can pop a comment below, that would be great. So when I'm sculpting out the nails, I'm making sure that I also lay a clear base down on my nail bed. Because I'm working with coloured acrylics on this set, it does help to prevent a little bit more against the lifting in that, because you do find sometimes when you are using coloured acrylic, by not putting down the clear base, you may get more lifting than usual. So another reason why we put down the clear base is to prevent the nail plate from being stained, as some of the acrylic colours, especially the darker ones, they do tend to leave a stain on the natural nail. So just by laying down that little clear base really thin, because we don't want to bulk up the nails, it just helps to prevent that. When you're using the little pinching tool, you need to make sure that the acrylic is fully dried and it's just gone that sort of matte stage, that it's still curing, but you're not going to move the acrylic or damage the acrylic by putting the pincher tool on. A few times I have put it on too early, and it is just like bunched up the acrylic at the side of the nails. So I've learnt my lesson, and I make sure that the acrylic has really gone to that mattifying stage before I put it on. You know, a good thing working with forms is that they have those little numbers on them, so you know that each nail is going to be exactly the same length. So this set I am going to number 5 on the nail forms. If I was doing stiletto, I'd probably do a little bit longer, but because I'm doing sort of the coffin / ballerina shape, I am just going to number 5. You can see there I went to put the pincher tool on the middle finger, and then I realised that it wasn't actually fully at that mattifying stage yet. so I put it back onto the ring finger. Now I'm fighting with the nail form to try and get it away from the acrylic. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky whenever, especially if we're pinching them in, sometimes it's stuck fast. But another reason that I wanted to show you me taking the forms off is to show you how thin the clear base actually is that I've put on. So I've sculpted them out basically the same thickness as a nail tip. It's only a platform to put the acrylic on. It's not for the strength. It's literally just to give me a base. So I have filed and shaped them. I did sculpt them out to be square, but I decided no, I wanted to go with a coffin ballerina shape, so I had to file them all in. And now I'm laying down the blueberry fizz. You know, I really wasn't a fan of glitter like this, but whenever I saw that set that Lisa did and she used this acrylic, I fell in love with it. And I think I'll actually order more like this. I didn't actually realise how nice they were up close. Um, so yeah, I really, really like it. Oh my goodness, look at this colour. It is so nice. Guys, I swear you do not know how long I've been waiting on this colour coming in. Whenever I actually thought it was actually being discontinued, I'd been waiting that long. And whenever Elliot put the post on to say that it was going back up on the website, I literally stopped that website until I saw it on. But like, just look at that colour. It's amazing. I need a Tiffany's bag to go with this. Mm. It's amazing how when you're doing your own nails, you can contort your hands to very different shapes, just to try and make sure that you can see the whole of the nail. Like there's bits that you can see on one side and then you miss the other side. But when we're doing clients' nails, obviously we can, move from side to side, but physically sometimes our own hands just don't move there. With the Tiffany Teal, all I'm using this for is colour. I'm not worried about the strength and structure of my nail because I'm going to go in and I'm going to cap every nail with the glass slippers, and with that then I'm going to build my apex and make sure the strength and structure is there for the nail. So it's just to put colour on the nail, nothing else. I'm not too sure if I'm liking this new camera setup. I mean, it's so magnified. It's really so up close. There's no room for error. There's not really anything I can hide. So if I clip, blip, 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 cock up and make a whoopsie, you guys are going to see. That's some contortion going on in my thumb there. I don't think my thumb has ever been in that shape before. Okay, now I've got all the colour acrylic on the nail, and I just need to cap the nails in the glass slippers, and this is where I'm going to build my apex and just make sure that the strength of the nail is there and the structure is there as well, so we don't have any breakages. So I'm not going to show all the nails being capped because you know they're capped all the same way, and I'm only going to show a little bit of the filing because again the filing's all done the same way. But it's quite hard to, with this camera setup, it's quite hard for me to file the nails because of where the camera is. So, yeah, I think I would knock it too much. So, yeah, I'm only going to show like the little finger being filed. You can probably see what I mean when I'm talking about with this camera setup. It is quite hard to file, especially your own nails. So I am only going to show this little finger being filed, and then we'll go to adding the rhinestones and top coat. I don't know why, but I like to hear the sound of the filing and the drill. So maybe that's like my little fetish or something. But yeah, you know, I hate the dentist, but whenever my clients say to me, that sounds like a dentist drill, I don't, yeah, it does, but it doesn't go for my teeth the way some clients say. But I love whenever this video is speeded up to like ×2, and you can see it's like Speedy Gonzales with the file. I just wish you could file that fast all the time. Now that I've done all the filing, it's time now to put the rhinestones on, and I'm using the Neo Nails Urban Graffiti Acrygel. I've been using this recently for putting in anything that I put on top of the nail. Um, it's brilliant. Anything that you sort of lay into this acrygel and cure, it stays there. And when your clients come back for their maintenance or their infills, everything is still in place and you know from when they left you after having their nails done the first time. It's really good. There's no heat spike. It doesn't, the gems don't move the way if you were using a top coat, or sometimes, you know, if you're using the glue and maybe the room's really warm, the glue dries really quick. Well, this doesn't cure until you put it under light. It's brilliant. I'm not going to show all the rhinestones been put on here because it is, you know, for me it's very boring. Anyone that knows me knows that I really don't even like working with rhinestones because they're fiddly little suckers, and they really start to get on my nerves. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sort of push forward to the end of the video to show you the finished result. So now that all the rhinestones are in place, I'm just flash curing them with my little LED torch, and that way I can go ahead and I can put the top coat on the rest of the nails and put them in for their full cure for 1 minute in my LED lamp. So I'm just applying some cuticle oil now, and these are the nails all done. As you probably noticed I've only done one hand, and I will do my other hand later. I just thought the video would be too long to go through both hands. So I am happy at how they've turned out. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why not hit the subscribe button now and hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss any more of my videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!